Yes, and first I'd like to thank Congressman Pearce for his service to our country. Even though I'm not a veteran, you know, I have a special soft spot for the veterans. I think that we have the wonderful country we have today because of them and because of the sacrifices that they made. And you know, we're making another crop of them that are standing guard duty in a foreign country today so that we can have this meeting here and have these discussions that we're having today. And I think, you know, that our veterans have been forgotten and neglected and not treated and promised to deliver the things that they wanted to earn and that they did earn, they didn't get. I think we worked hard to be sure that the funding's there to see for the veterans. We've passed advanced appropriations, and what that means is that we passed the medical care money for the veterans 2 years out, so that while Congress quibbles over the budget, and 17 of the last 22 years they've not passed the budget on time, but there's no lapse in the health care for the veterans. We passed the Carlsbad Mental Health Screening Act language, and I don't know if you know about him, but he was a young man that committed suicide. So now we're acknowledging the fact that there is these invisible wounds. I've started a Invisible Wounds Caucus in Washington, D.C., a bipartisan congressman, and we have passed the caregivers bill to be sure that the heroes that come back from this war that couldn't come from other wars receive the care that they need. The American Legion just announced that 2010 has been the most successful year for veterans ever, that we've made more accomplishments for them to give them the benefits that they have earned, and we're going to continue to work for that.
Thank you so much for being here tonight. There are not many places in New Mexico where a standing room only crowd shows up for political debates. You deserve to be complimented, and you deserve our debt of gratitude as contestants. I want to again recognize my wife. I always can find her in the audience. The flaming red hair not only makes her easy to pick out, it also keeps me on my toes every day in life. You know, I tell people about my core values are my faith, family, freedom, and service, and I live those. I tell people that I'm pro-life, I'm pro-gun, I'm pro-God, I'm pro-family, and I'm pro-work. People are frustrated with a government that cannot secure the borders, cannot balance its budgets, continue to spend at record paces even though our economy is slowing down. They're frustrated with a government that is doing more to kill jobs than to create jobs. This race is about national issues and local issues, and we'll divide them and talk about them. Nationally, I'm committed to support stronger funding for veterans and more efficient programs from the VA. Social Security, we must honor the promises to our seniors and deliver those promises. They have no other choices in life many times. I'll protect the unborn, and I'll do what I can to secure the borders. We will reform legal immigration as we begin to secure the borders. We'll work for lower taxes, that companies will have more money to invest in creating new jobs. We'll work to lower that unemployment rate rather than to see it raised up. We'll work for regulatory certainty and tax certainty. But there's a local element to this election too. When the local community was worried about the future of WHIP, I brought them to Washington and set them down with the appropriating chairman to look at the future of WHIP. When the mines were struggling with bankruptcy, we got a 0.25% reduction. We fought for a 0.25% reduction in royalties that they might stay in business. When your local community was faced with FEMA drawing flood maps incorrectly, we got flood maps redrawn, and you were able to invest along the river. When the national parks wanted to host a national seminar with Laura Bush, the Tragnet, as the national park chairman, we chose Carlsbad, Caverns, and 30 million people tuned in. I'm aware of the local issues, and I'm aware of the national issues. I've come here to earn your vote tonight, and I respectfully ask for that. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Yes, I'd first like to thank the Association of American University Women for the event that you put on tonight and everyone that's helped you out. I want you to know that you really hit a home run with all of the people that are here and the way you put this on. I also would like to recognize my wife and also my daughter who are in the audience tonight. But, you know, I just want to start back where I started earlier. I've worked for Southeast New Mexico most all of my life, and I want to continue to do that. I've done that the only way I know how. I come back to the district all the time. I meet with the people, and we've created jobs and infrastructure. We've created 350 jobs at WHIP. We have made a 4-lane highway out of US 62 from Carlsbad to the Texas state line. And with me, you know, it's pretty much what you see is what you get. I've been here. I've been here a lot. And when I tell you that I'm going to come back, you know that I am because I was here. When I tell you that we're going to create jobs here, you know that we will because we created jobs at WHIP. And we're going to create jobs with DOE and their record center that we're going to get built here. And when I tell you that we're going to build infrastructure, you know that we're going to because we have been doing that. You know, that's about all that I can say is what you see is what you get. And I'm really proud of the record that I have accomplished here. And I respectfully ask that you vote for me and support me in the next 2 years. We'll work real hard to bring our country out of the economic crash that we have suffered and make New Mexico better. Thank you.
Thanks to our sponsors, AAUW, Carlsbad Current Artists, New Mexico State University. Thank you. Thank you and good night.